Today we're testing out the Zero S 2024 model year. It is a full electric motorcycle from the company called Zero. As far as I know, it is an American company, and I've never tried it before. I was never able to because my dealers did not have it for test ride. Now finally they have received it. It's the Zero S, basically the smallest Zero you can get. It is compatible with your A1 license actually. So here in Spain you can ride it with your car license, or in Germany there's a special license for that. I don't know how it is in other countries, but because of the electric power, which actually produces more power than the regular combustion engine, we have quite a lot of power here. We have a nominal power here of 15 horsepower. That's a regular horsepower, but it can go up to a maximum of 60 horsepower. That's quite incredible. And it can go up to 140 kilometers an hour. I think it is actually limited. You could go faster if you can unlimit it somehow. It feels like that. And if you go all the way up to 110 or so, it's very, very strong. And then it gets reduced at around 130 or so. And there's actually a software package available which costs extra, which will increase your power by 10% and the battery capacity, as far as I know. So it is possible already. And they want some extra money for that. So the controls on the left hand side, a little bit at a different place here at the Zero. We have the hazard light switch here in the front. At first I didn't see it. Here we have the hazard light switch. We have the light switch here. We have the regular beam, we have high beam, and we have passing light here. Very nice switch. The controls, the plastics leave a very good impression, very high quality. Everything basically on this bike oozes quality. It really feels high class and not cheap. So here we have the mode button, which is for changing the riding mode or for getting into the display. Here we have the blinker switch, turn signal switch. Here we have the horn. On the right hand side we have the throttle. We have the brake lever for the front disc brakes here, which also feels very high class. I don't know why. Then we have the cutoff switch here, emergency cutoff switch, and we have a cruise control switch right here. So in the display, which is a TFT display, you can do many things with it. You can set it to black, you can set it to white, to auto. Of course, in the middle at the moment we're standing still, but in the middle usually you see your speed, then you see the ambient temperature, you see your clock there, you have the traction control setting there, you have the ABS, what it is set to. We have the motor or engine temperature. We have the fuel consumption or electric consumption. Down below we have still a bar graph for the battery. We still have 71% left. And that's everything for the display. You can go into the display with the mode switch. You press on it and then you can go in there. I don't want to go into this. This is very, very detailed. You can change all the preferences and the data and how you want the ABS and traction control to work and the power output. You can change all this in here. You also have app connectivity, phone connectivity. Everything is in there, and that's what I want to say about the display. There's a lot of stuff in there, so it's too much for me to tell you here. Well, one additional thing here about the Zero, of course. Well, it is a motorcycle, electric motorcycle, but we have some storage. That's I might as well show it to you. First of all, We have the charging port here, which is type 2. You can basically charge it on a public charger if you have the correct connector. Why am I saying this? Because, you know, if you want an adapter like from type 2 to Schuko for your home or something, you need to buy it extra. It's not included. Also, there's no charging brick included as far as I know. That's what the dealer told me. If you want quick charger, it will be put into the tank here, and then you can have it quick charge. The regular charge is 3 kilowatts and the quick charger is 6 kilowatts. So if you go like to a Tesla charger, you can charge with up to 6 kilowatts for this battery. And I just wanted to show you what the storage or the cubby hole here in the tank, or what it used to be the tank, it looks like. This is what it looks like. I will go to the other side. We have 2 USB connections in the tank here, or in the cubby hole. Maybe you can see it now, I don't know. You cannot fit a helmet in there. You can put your gloves and stuff in there. But as I said, if you prefer the quick charger option, which costs extra, it will be put in here. So you probably will not have any storage space anymore. So this is the Zero S 2024 model year, and we'll take it out for a little spin. Let's go. Okay, so we're sitting on the Zero S 2024 model year. One thing I can tell you, it's a very nice seat, very motorcycle standard, you know, high class, not too hard, not too soft, I think. And we have a fairly low seat height. So I'm 175, 5'9". I can flat foot it. And so it's not the tallest bike, but it's a lot of fun to ride. It's kind of sporty, and you can ride it with a small motorcycle scooter license, basically for 125cc. So that's a very nice thing, but of course you have to be careful. Yeah, of course we have regenerative braking. You can set it to different levels. You can do everything with it with the app. Also, of course, here without the app in the display, it's very customizable, let's put it this way. And yeah, you sit on it like on a regular naked bike. The ones that I have tried recently, I can compare maybe. Let's compare it maybe to the CB500 Hornet from Honda, and maybe even the power almost. Okay, the Hornet is a little bit more powerful and has a higher top speed, but from the lower revs and everything, it is fairly comparable, I would say, even to a CB500. And also the looks, it is very massive. You know, this tank here, okay, it's not a tank, but I always say it's a tank. The tank looks very massive, very big. You feel like you're really sitting. Oh my God, this is only the standard mode. You really feel like you're riding on a big naked bike. It is also not the lightest, of course, probably because of the battery size and weight. We have a weight of 223 kilos on the road, and that is quite heavy, but I guess you know, other bikes in this class, or maybe in the combustible engine class, they might have maybe 30-40 kilos less. It is heavier. It is an electric bike. Batteries are heavy, that's why. Yeah, but it is handles very nicely, handles like a big bike, like a naked bike in the corners. Very nice. I don't have any complaints whatsoever, and I think I should not have any complaints whatsoever, because it cost over 18,000 euro, you know. Oh my God, yeah. Okay, I didn't want to make a 0 to 100 because I'm chicken shit, to be honest. And I guess I could not have done it. I cannot handle it. But if you go a little bit faster and then you go almost full power, I didn't even go full power, it just feels like incredible torque, really. This does not compare to any other electric bike I have tried, and this is only the smallest Zero that you can get. It is quite crazy. Let's go up the hill here. It does not have any problems with the hill at all. No problems with the hill at all here. This is really incredible power for this license that you can ride it. It is really incredible and almost unbelievable why this is allowed. But one thing I can tell you, a lot of other combustion engine bikes which I've tried recently, they have a very itchy throttle, twitchy throttle. This one does not. It's a very smooth throttle here, and very nice, very gradual. It is a very nice throttle. It is not jerky. You can just put any kind of power you want on it, and you're not really that much surprised. Of course, when you first get it, of course you will be surprised with the power of this one here. That's all I can say. I cannot say more. It is, of course, you know, when you don't want to talk about the wind, we have the full wind on our helmet here. It's a naked bike. Nothing to complain here, of course. That's how it is. It's a very nice display. You can see everything in the display. Very easily readable under any lighting condition. No complaints here. You sit on it, of course. I think when you're a little bit taller than me, I'm 175, 5'9". Since the seat height is not so high, since the bike is not so big, I guess it would be preferable that you're not really that tall. That's what I would think. If you're taller than me, maybe you need a bigger Zero, because they also have bigger Zeros. But then, of course, you would need to pay more, I guess. But for me, it is basically perfect. Okay, a little bit leaned forward here. It's not that bad, but it's still acceptable, I would say. Yeah, it's not that bad to lean forward a little bit. Yeah, very nice and sporty seating position here. Very big tank feeling. Yeah, I'm really positively surprised of this one. I think I can conclude this video here of this fabulous Zero S 2023 model year. I think as much as I've seen on the website, it is only available in one color, which is the white one here. I could not find it in any other color. The other Zeros, they are available in other colors, but I think this one is only available in one color here. It costs around about 18,000 euro, and it is really a joy to ride. Everything feels high quality, feels good, looks good. And it is just a joy to ride, especially, I mean, 0 to 100, I don't know, I did not test it. It will be incredible. It would be incredible probably, but even if you go from other speeds, you know, it just has incredible torque. And yeah, it is the best electric motorcycle scooter. Okay, it's not a scooter, but motorcycle. There are not that many motorcycles out there which I have tested. The most powerful electric motorcycle I have ever tested. And that's all I can say for the Zero S 2024 model year. If you're in the market for one of these electric motorcycles, you have enough money on your bank account, get out of your comfort zone, out of your couch, and go to your dealer and buy it. Thanks very much for watching. This has been a ride out. Take care. Bye-bye.